What's up? If you're watching this video, maybe you know me, maybe you don't know me, but I just wanted to share my experience with online business and just how it's going. Really just share my experience. I've been doing this for the past 8 months, probably more, probably 9 months, 8 or 9 months. So it's not even been a year. But, if you're someone who maybe you want to get into online business, or maybe you just know me and you're like, oh, how, I wonder what Jason is doing. Is he actually making money or not? This is for you. So yeah, let's get into it. So I have made $38,500 in total. I don't know if you can, is it going to show? 30, oh my gosh, why won't it focus? 38.5, you can see, but it's 38.5 thousand in total revenue over the past, it started in July, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's been about 10 months. It's been 10 months. So that is about a little, that's about $3,800 per month, which is not anything crazy. This month I made $3,000. I actually had to refund $1,750 of it, so it's not even, but I would say things are going well. Things are going about as well as they could be. Online business is obviously very tough. No one understands. Everyone is going to be right about you, and they still are. I'm sure there are some people who are like, oh yeah, Jason's really, he's on a good path, and he's going to make a lot of money pretty soon. There are some people like that, and then I'm sure there are others who are like, this guy is a fucking, he's a failure. He dropped out of school and has nothing to show for it. He is just going to end up, broke. He is broke. I am. So, you're just going to have to deal with a lot of adversity and a lot of people, especially your parents and everyone doubting you, and you just kind of have to eat shit for 2 years, a year or 2 years. Everyone out there online is selling you the idea of okay, this is how you're gonna make $10,000 a month in a couple months. And there are some people who do it. I know a 19-year-old, I know an 18-year-old who actually did it. He made a couple thousand, he got to 10, 15,000 literally in 6 or 7 months. So it's definitely possible, but the reality of it is that you're probably going to have to eat shit for a year or 2 years. So you just have to be very prepared for that. And I pretty much was. Obviously, to be honest, I didn't think it would take this long. I thought oh yeah, 6 months, I'll be making 10K a month. And now that I've been grinding for 8 or 9 months, 10 months, I have a very a much more clear picture of how things work, just how the online business space is, and how things work, what doesn't. And I would say that I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Yeah. And the thing that is really troubling, the thing that's the hardest for me is just feeling lonely, right? Because I'm just in my room all the time. I'm here. I'm literally sat down right here for, 8 hours a day, if not more, probably more. I looked at my work week and it was 10 hours a day average. So I'm literally sat down here working, grinding, and that's pretty much all I do. I go to the gym, but I don't go out really much. I mean, I hung out with some friends like the other week, but I mean, for the most part, when I do go out, it's like, it just feels weird because it's like, I'm not supposed to be here. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here, you know? And like the whole time I was in college too, I was just like, I feel different. I feel weird, you know? 'Cause I want to be great, and like everyone here just kind of just wants to work a job. Not saying, okay, that came out wrong. Like, you can work a job and be great, and you can, every person's like version of greatness is different, right? So for someone else, maybe their version of their greatest self is to, you know, become a lawyer and do lawyer things, and that's their version of greatness. And my version of greatness is just like different, right? So it's not like anything is better than the other. It's just like, I think my version of greatness looks like more like, okay, entrepreneurship and like making a lot of money and being able to travel. Being able to travel is the biggest thing. Like, I don't want to have to be stuck to one place my whole life and just like come into an office, have to come into a certain place. Like, I want to just be able to work from wherever I want to. I want to go experience the world and like travel. So that's my biggest thing. And yeah, I mean, I just feel like a lot of people, you know, they don't really get it. Like, they're just like, you're weird. Maybe that's not true. Maybe it's just all in my head, but I could definitely see how at this stage, after, you know, 10 months of work and having nothing to show for it yet, people would be like, oh, this guy's, you know, a loser or just weird. Like, and you know what? They're kind of right. Like, right now at this stage, yeah, like, I'm working hard. I wouldn't call myself a loser. Like, I would say that I'm on my way to becoming, you know, like a top 1% man or whatever. I don't fuck with the whole like Andrew Tate vibe. But anyways, I'm on my way to becoming becoming great. So I'm not a loser. It's just that, like, when you don't have anything to show for it, you kind of are. And you have to be humble and like accept that, you know, like, I don't have shit to show for it. So it's like, you just got to keep working. You just got to keep going until you do. And yeah, I was like talking to this girl, and like she randomly like hit me up, and we're talking and whatever, and like, and then she just like ghosted me randomly. And like, I've known her, we've hung out before. I don't know what it is, but I feel like, why do I have this strange feeling that like later on, when I'm, you know, more rich and successful, like, they're just gonna come back and be like, hey, you know? So online business is a very strange feeling, you know, because it's like every day you wake up and you're like, fuck, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. You know, I want to get there. I want to be here, and I'm not. I'm still stuck here. And all you can do is just fucking grind until you literally just get there, you know, however long it takes. I don't care. I will fucking get this money or die trying. Like, I won't accept anything less than greatness, you know? So not everyone is like that, and they're not always going to understand it, but that's kind of my whole experience with it. If you want to know like actually what I did, I didn't go into like actually what I did to like make the money and everything, because like I just figured that would be boring for like the majority of viewers. But if you're curious, I was running a content agency, which is basically like a video editing agency where we get clients on like a $2,000 or $3,000 a month retainer, and then I hire editors or I edit myself, and we just edit their videos, and we also give them like scripts and ideation to like get their content marketing more, views, more traffic, more views, more clients for them. It's just marketing for other businesses, and mainly I was working with like Amazon FBA coaches. My very first client, his name is Eddie, and like great guy. He really gave me my start, and I was basically working with him to scale up his Amazon coaching offer. So yeah, that's kind of like what I was doing. And now, see, this is why I'm not worried at all, because, and I have always had 100% confidence in myself. Like, I know I'm going to make it work. And I'm feeling like, to be honest, pretty soon, things are gonna, various things will occur. And I know, like, I always say that, like, literally every single month, I'm like, okay, this next month is the month, or like, whatever. But I do have a good feeling because I just switched like business models. I switched from running a content agency to now we're doing a paid community, which is like Skool, Eddie Cumberbatch, if you know who that is. Like, Skool, I'm thoroughly convinced that like Skool is like finding drop shipping in 2013. Like, Skool is such a baby, and anyways, I'm pretty happy about where I'm at, and I'm super excited for like launching and scaling the paid community. And I think that I'm good at going viral. I have like 18,000 followers, and I can pretty much make a viral video whenever I want. So it's like, if I get the right funnel in there and it's going to work out. It's going to work out for sure. But, it's going to take some time. Just got to be extremely patient. And I'm really not worried about however long it takes. Like I said, I'll make this work or die trying. So hopefully this was like insightful, I guess, for maybe someone who wants to start an online business, or maybe if you just like know me and you're like, I wonder what's actually going on. Yeah. We're broke as a joke right now. Like, I'll literally pull up my bank account right now. After I had to refund the guy, like, so. Novo. One sec. Yeah. You can see that. 545. Oh my gosh, why isn't it showing? You can see 545. It's literally $500. I'm going to do a Sub Magic video though, and they're going to give me $500. So it's like a quick little, but thing is, I still owe him like I owe him. I don't know. We're going to work it out, but like, yeah. So I do owe him that. Tom, if you're watching this, like, I will get you the rest of the money. Trust. Yeah. But anyways, hope this was insightful, and this is my first YouTube video ever, so I'm just gonna throw it up there and see what happens. All right. Peace out.